welcome to episode 4 of our 12 Days of Christmas collection giveaway. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee.
Vincent, get back here this instant! Oh,
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, now this is episode 4. If you've been watching from the beginning, then you know the spiel, but I'm going to spiel anyways in case this is the first episode you've seen. Now, the whole idea behind this series of videos, there's 24 in total, shown over 12 days, is that I'm going to take you through our entire Board Game Coffee collection. Because you guys have been asking, what's in your collection? Well, I'm going to show you each and every game I have. And not only that, but we are going to give away games based on the ones we have in our collection to you, to help you build your collection. And if you don't win, don't worry, we got your back. If we've played the game, we're going to give some micro reviews here and there to help you make, educated purchases to build up your collection. So if you don't win, at least you'll know what to buy. All right, now, if you see me looking down, I have notes down here, but I'm getting better at actually not going by those notes. By the time we get to episode or day 12, I'll be a pro.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to be giving out anywhere from 1 to 3 games an episode. And when that game gets given out is kind of going to be random. It's actually based on Brittany. If she gives me the giveaway game, that's when we announce it. And so they're going to be scattered throughout the video, so if you want to know what to win, you're going to have to watch the whole thing. Also, winners will be announced after all 12 days of videos have been released. 24 videos, remember that. After all the videos are released, and after everybody has had a chance to enter, which you can in each and every video. That means you can enter 24 times to win over 50 games. Well, one person's not going to win over 50 games. Although it is possible to win more than once, but if one person wins all 50 games, we've been hacked. We've been hacked. So
we need a new website brand.
So we're gonna go live after the videos are released, give you a day or two to enter on each video, and then we're gonna announce the winners live right here on Board Game Coffee. And Brittany will be handling the chat, so if you have anything nice to say, she'll be there to receive your comments. Now, this episode's all about giving. We're going to give to you to help you build your board game collection just in time for the holiday season. But in the spirit of the holidays, we're also asking if you are able to give to sick kids. So we have a link in the description below that'll go to a sick kids donation page. Now that money does not go to us, it goes straight to the kiddies. Now I don't know about you, but Sick Kids Hospitals helped me. I wouldn't be here. There'd be no Board Game Coffee or Xavier or Brittany because I would take her with me. My ghost would come for you.
That's scary.
Ghost would come for you. So they saved me. They're great. They help the kiddies. And around the holidays, they need as much as possible. So if you can, it has no impact on winning the contest. And we don't get any of it. It's all for the kids. And only if you can give to the kiddies. Okay.
Shall we get started?
Let's do this, Brittany. Brittany's going to be my assistant. And she's going to be handing off games in no particular order.
Speaking of saving...
Oh.
Let's save the monkeys.
Duke and Danger. Now, this is actually on Kickstarter now as we're filming this. Will it be when this video comes out? I don't know. But, so these are 2 prototypes, actually. It's Duke and Danger, and then Duke Kids, which I think is that German? I don't know that. But it's Duke Kids and Duke and Danger. Now, this is like a memory game. And this is a trick-taking game. This is for the kiddies. This is for mommy and daddy. Now...
Although I had fun with Duke Kids.
Yeah, Brittany really liked Duke Kids. We actually have a playthrough of Duke Kids, and we have an espresso video for Duke and Danger if you want to learn a little more about it. And in that video, one thing you should know about saving, as Brittany mentioned, these games are actually put together to raise money to save the Dukes, who are these monkeys, although they don't look like cartoons in reality. Oh, wait! I have a photo. So that is a Duke. And it starts right. Kickstarter started November 29th.
And there's a little more information in the Espresso video.
Yeah, check out the Espresso video. We'll tell you all about it. And there's ways to donate to save the Dukes, or you can just back the game to save the Dukes. Anyways, that is all. Saving the kitties and the monkeys. All right, now what do we got next? Boom! Cult of the Deep. Now, Sam from BA Games handed me this, and we got it for a video. We did a retail reel for this, but I haven't actually had a chance to play it yet, because you can play this up to, I think it's 8 players, and I want to play with a full boat. You know what I mean? I want to play with all the players, but it seems really good. Yeah, it's 48 players. So we just haven't had the opportunity because of projects that we've been doing.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to get four to 8 players together.
It looks pretty cool though.
It is really cool. We actually did a retail reel for this, which is like, promotional video for them to have in stores, and I thought that came out pretty cool.
So this one was sent by a fan.
Oh yeah, right. Aristia.
So our very first year when we started Board Game Coffee, a fan of the show actually sent that.
Oh, and an expansion. Where's the expansion?
I don't know.
I think the box for the expansion is missing, but the expansion is inside.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
So yeah, because remember we did another episode, we were talking about like how grateful we were to get this, and then he sent us an expansion as well.
That was so nice of him.
So it was so great. Aristia is like a turn-based or like a team combat game. Team as in like I have a team, you have a team, and we're battling over this area.
It was a fun little battle game.
Yeah, it's great. Art, amazing. Thank you very much. I always pronounce it wrong. Aristia. We played it a lot in the beginning, like when we first got it. It was a lot of fun. And back then, it was easier to play things because we didn't have
as many games.
We didn't have as many games. We didn't have as many deadlines,
or deadline
projects. Yeah, so it was like whatever we want to do. Nobody was paying us for anything then.
Yeah.
All right, and now we got boom, Small World of Warcraft. Remember, we're just going through the collection here, in no particular order. Small World of Warcraft. I love World of Warcraft. I've only played Small World once at Breakout Con. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Chris won.
He did.
So we'll never play it again.
Yeah, no.
We're burning it. But yeah.
Just kidding, we're not going to burn your game.
So, but this is the World of Warcraft version. And I'm a huge World of Warcraft guy, or I was. I played for 10 years straight. And then I stopped, lost 35 pounds, wrote 10 scripts. Life changed. It was an addiction. So I haven't played that, so I can't say much about it, but I'm excited to play World, because Small World's gotten like it's a classic. But at least that's what everybody tells me. Anyways, it was fun the one time I played it.
On the battle scene?
Classic Battleship. That's right, we have Battleship. We don't have the boxes for it. All we have is this. And you guys know Battleship. We don't have to talk about Battleship. Battleship's great. It's a classic. It's very much just like throwing darts in the dark. But
I'm excited to actually play that with Xavier one night.
Battleship? Yeah, Battleship would be good. I always wanted an electronic Battleship. The electronic, like, you sank my, like the robot voice, you sank my Battleship. I always wanted that. My mom's like, no. Okay, I see you're kind of trying to... Deep Blue. Now, here's the thing with Deep Blue. This is from Days of Wonder. Very pretty colors. Very pretty colors in Deep Blue. I played this with Brittany. It was just me and her. And I was like, it's okay. It's okay. It wasn't too great. But then we included Jess. And once it had these 3 players, it got better.
It was a different experience.
It got better. So I think 3 to 4 players is what if you get Deep Blue, you need 3 to 4 players. Art's great. But as a 2-player game, I don't think it's all that strong. But 3 to 4 players, I had a good time. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, Santorini.
We actually did a review of this. This is one of our first reviews.
We did.
It wasn't the first review, but one of the first reviews.
Yeah, one of our early
I think
reviews.
it was the first review you actually dressed up and made it like a comic.
I don't think I did.
You did? You dressed up?
I don't believe I did.
You wore a sheet. And you pretended to be one of the gods.
I wore a sheet?
Yeah.
You sure that wasn't Flick of Faith?
No. Oh, I don't know now.
I don't remember. Anyways.
I'm pretty sure you dressed up.
So I don't know.
I think you wore a wreath on your head.
Watch the video. Let us know. Now, back in the day, here's the thing. Since my review, I've changed my opinion on Santorini a bit. I think I was a little harsh on it, and I think that's because I like this game more than Brittany did.
Yes.
Brittany was hating on Santorini a little bit, and I think that rubbed off on me because of her hate, her internal burning.
I don't hate the game.
It affected my opinion, but I think it's grown on me ever since. I think the artwork in Santorini is great.
I like the building aspect of it.
I think it's a good 2-player, my mind versus your mind, multi-dimensional strategy combat thing, or not combat, but you know what I'm saying.
And the art for the cards are cute.
It is really cute. So I think I was a little harsh on my review. I don't mind Santorini at all. Okay, next we have Underwater Cities.
I wasn't sure if I could tip that or not. Okay.
And the expansion, which is New Discoveries. Now, bought this because everybody was saying it was like Terraforming Mars. I don't, and I do get it. We played it. Remember it had the little bubble domes?
Oh, yeah.
So
I liked it.
Brittany really liked the game.
I think I won.
Yeah, you did. so I don't really like it. No, I'm just kidding. Underwater Cities is a great game.
It is good.
A lot of people compare it to Terraforming Mars. I don't get why. I find it a little more restrictive than Terraforming Mars.
Maybe because you're building on.
Because you're building your city, and I feel like you're confined to your city, but it's got a lot of cards and kind of. It's a great game. It's a great game.
I really enjoy it.
So this has not. It's not receiving a Board Game Coffee badge of approval, but it's so close to it. It's so close.
I think we just haven't played it enough.
Yeah, no, but it's really good. It's really good. I would definitely recommend Underwater Cities. And because we bought this and we liked it so much, we were like, we want to know what the expansions are. So we got the expansions right away. So that was from Rio Grande Games. I'm just having like I'm stuck in a loop. Hold on, I need to sip my beverage. All right, what do we get next? Boom! Ticket to Ride.
I'm a big fan of this game.
Classic gateway game. You know, I really like Ticket to Ride. Because of Brittany, I no longer play Ticket to Ride.
What?
Brittany is a finger pointer. Brittany is like
it was one time.
Every time. It was one time every time we played. And Brittany is very much like, he's building the biggest track. Get him. It got out of control the last time we played, where I had a track of 3 or 4 like trains.
Lies.
And it was. Brittany had by far the longest. I was like, you've got out of control. You're on autopilot now with the finger pointing. But
great game. If you have young gamers that you're looking for other things other than like Monopoly and you're trying to get them in, I think this is a great
it's a great
gateway game for anybody, really.
Even
not
older,
just little
even
kids.
older people who are not like your parents,
Yeah.
who are not into board games, they play this all the time.
They play this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. My parents do play this all the time.
Ticket to Ride is a solid game.
Yeah,
it's a classic. It's like a must-have in your collection. So much so that it's getting the Board Game Coffee badge of approval. So this is a must-have to your collection. If you're building a collection, you need to have Ticket to Ride. It's simple entryway game that is just fun. It's just simple.
And there's a whole bunch of different maps.
What do we got here? Oh. Give me. Look at this. We got Marvel Dice Throne, but this is just the one Captain Marvel versus Black Panther. This is actually an early like prototype thing, as in it's pretty final. I call it a prototype because we got it before the game was released, but nothing in here is prototype quality. It's all final because that's how Roxy rolls. Because Roxy puts out kick-ass components.
Yeah, they do.
So, anyways, that was it. Marvel Dice Throne. We have a playthrough. Me and Jess did this, and we have more than this. We've got the entire Marvel Battle Chest. How cool is that? This is the Championship Edition Marvel Battle Chest. So I'm not sure if this is in here already because we got this and then we got this. So I don't know. We haven't opened this yet. As you can see, it came in. We had like a rush of Kickstarters show up all at the same time, and we didn't get to them, but. You can watch me and Jess play through Marvel Dice Throne. And Dice Throne, if you haven't played it yet, the whole Dice Throne series, you can describe it as Battle Yahtzee. Dice Throne is Battle Yahtzee. And this one, because we've played Season 1, we have Season 2, but this one here, because it was Marvel characters, I liked it more. So I am a bit of a comic book geek, so if you put Marvel characters on it, I'm just going to like it more. It's just going to be, that's just the way it is. So Marvel Dice Throne, a lot of fun. Haven't played it much though.
So this game I have never played, but yet you talked very highly about.
Dominion. Yes. So Dominion, this is the big box, and I can't tip it over because here's the thing with the big box. The way it's organized in here, I'm going to see if you can see it. If you flip this over, it's nicely organized by sets and it's beautiful. But if you tip this over, it's game over. These cards spill out everywhere. And then since I hadn't played this game in a few years, trying to put this back together, man, that was a chore. I had to learn how to play the game again so I know how things went back together. But I haven't played this in a while. It's a deck builder. It's like one of the grand poobahs of deck building. Dominion's a fantastic game. So good that it's getting the Board Game Coffee seal of approval. It's true story. It's getting the Board Game Coffee seal. Brittany's never played it. I told her she needs to play this. And the big box is great. There's so many expansions to this game now. Like, I think back when I got that was the majority of the expansions, but I think there's like 56 expansions now. Maybe not that many. I might be exaggerating a bit. But there's so many for Dominion. Dominion's a great game. Again, another must-have, especially if you like deck builders in your collection. Because it was the big granddaddy, grand poobah. It's a classic. You need to have it. What do we got here? Ooh,
I don't
careful.
think I was
Yeah, that
supposed
one's
to do
full.
that.
No, it's alright. That one's full. So, Pandemic. We have Pandemic. We got Pandemic in the lab. We got Pandemic on the brink. Now, here's the thing. These boxes, empty. I just put all of them on in the brink. Now, Pandemic, if you haven't heard of Pandemic, you've probably been living under a rock. But if you have, you need, or if you haven't, you need to play Pandemic. It is, yet another Board Game Coffee Seal of Approval recipient. Pandemic, the base game, is absolutely amazing. I haven't played all the expansions or all the versions, but I have played in the lab and on the brink. I don't remember them all. I remember on the brink having this thing where you can play like the terrorists spreading the disease, and I found that a little unbalanced because I didn't see how anybody could win. I played the terrorists all the time. We switched, everybody played terrorists, always won, and I was like, how do you lose? How do you lose as the terrorist or whatever he's called in this game? So I found that a little unbalanced. It was too easy to win as the terrorist. And we were good players because we've played this. I haven't played this as much as Brittany. I played it with my old gaming group before Brittany. Mm-hmm. But we've played this with up to 7 epidemic cards. And we crush it. Our ratio is still like 60-40 wins. We do so good. So I used to play this like 5, 6 in the morning. So Board Game Coffee, Seal of Approval recipient. Pandemic is a must-have. It's so good. One of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And then once you get this one, you're going to want all the expansions. You're going to want all the expansions. So we're going to segue into what Brittany's about to give me here. Being such a huge fan, I said segue, Brittany just said, screw the segue. I'm just bringing it in anyways. Pandemic is a great game. So like I said, one top 10. So I was like, the collector's edition, it comes in a metal tin. I was going to pin this because it's got things. Like you can just pin this to the wall because like those emergency kits. I was like, oh, it's going to be so awesome. We're going to put it right there. It's going to be so good. And then we did an unboxing. And I was like, wow, it's pretty.
And so disappointing.
And then there's a misprint on the map. The minis, because these are the black and white minis. I have the colored minis in here. The paint jobs on them looks like their eyes are melting. Like it's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty inside, but here's the thing. You can't play this with any of the expansions.
You have
because
to rebuy everything.
There's no version. You can't do it. You can't play this with the expansions because it's got all new artwork for the back of the cards. I don't know what they were thinking, unless they thought they were going to build it again. But, so not only can I not build... Can I not play the expansions I already have with this? It costs like $100. I got the painted minis, which are some of the ugliest painted minis I've ever seen. The board has a misprint on it, where there's like a sticker you have to put on it to correct it. It had so much potential, and it's the biggest disappointment of a collector's edition I've ever bought, because it's one of my favorite games of all time, and do not waste your money on this. This was sad. Pandemic, amazing game. Don't get this. Because once you play the base game, you're going to want the expansions, and you can't play them with this one because the backs are different. Unless you put everything in card sleeves that have like solid colored backs, so you can't tell.
We did an unboxing for that, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you can watch the unboxing and see.
Yeah, you can watch the unboxing, and I think it was like, what the hell? I think we went back and we're like, what the hell? I like how Brittany sneaks in. You always get a preview before I even know what's coming. Anyways, next in the Pandemic series, boom, this is not an expansion. This is the dice game of Pandemic. This is the Cure. Now, I actually really like the Cure. One thing about, so if you're looking for a dice version, a different way to take Pandemic, this also acceptable. I really enjoyed the Cure. It's not an expansion, it's a standalone, but I did find when you play the Cure that you kind of get to know the dice in the bag, so you're like, oh, though most of the dice are on the table, so yeah, I'm going to take my chances because I'm going to get these colored dice, etc. I don't remember how it plays, but I remember there was something about you can manage the bag by, it's like counting cards, but you're counting dice. Anyways.
I can't wait to play this one.
Me neither. This, Pandemic Legacy. I lost the air, left my lungs. Pandemic Legacy Season 1.
We were going to actually play this before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then we waited.
This is still wrapped, so I haven't played it, but I've heard so many good things. Everybody loves this game, so can't wait to get to it. Can't wait to get to that. One day. What do we got next? Boom! Citadels. Citadels is a fantastic game. It stresses me out once you get over 3 or 4 players. I technically think it plays best at 3 or 4 players. At 4 players, I think it plays best. Once you start getting, because this plays quite a bit. I think this plays up to 8 players. It's too much. It's way too much. I think 4 players is a perfect number for this. 3 players is too much. Citadels is a great game. Check it out. It's it's like a bluffing game. I think like everybody picks a different kind of character. and it's like a drafting kind of bluffing
It's a drafting
game.
bluffing game.
So I don't know how to describe it. We haven't played it in a while, but Citadels, you won't be disappointed with it. What do we got? Fairy Tales. Don't remember this game at all. Did play it. Thought it was okay. It was from a... I got this from a Secret Santa gift. I was like, hey, that's not bad. It wasn't a bad little game. What do we got next?
I really enjoy this game.
Carcassonne.
We used to play this digitally too.
Yeah. We have a digital version we used to play on like my iPad or my iPhone just to switch it up.
When we hosted that one big board game event we were a part of, we had the jumbo one on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Did you remember playing that one?
No.
I played it. It was fun.
Anyways, Carcassonne. Yeah, it's like an area control type of game, right? I can't remember. We played it a lot.
But this is
right?
a fun one for
It's
all
fun.
ages.
It's fun, but it's got a lot of math at the end.
Yeah.
I think all ages can play this, but I don't think all ages will win. I think like a child can place a mini like a meeple, and then they're just gonna get run over by somebody who knows what they're doing. But yeah, it's a tile laying game where workers claim roads and whatever. Again, I haven't played this in so long, I don't remember. All I remember about Carcassonne is I liked it. Carcassonne's great. A classic. It's a board game collection classic, so you wouldn't be disappointed if you bought it. What do we got next? Merchants and Marauders. A game I bought on sale, and I think it was a Secret Cabal. Somebody said they really liked this, so I was like, hey, it's on sale. It was like $12 or something. It was one of those big on sale games. Got it, never played it, still wrapped in plastic. What do we got next?
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
Say it again. I wasn't ready. Some more enthusiasm. What do we got next?
Ba-ba-ba-bam.
Oh! It is it's giveaway time. We are giving away a copy of Steampunk Rally Fusion from Roxley. So Roxley is sponsoring this giveaway, and this game is amazeballs. Here's the thing. Not only are we giving this away, but Steampunk Rally Fusion is also getting a Board Game Coffee seal of approval because it's that good. It's that good. We've played this game over and over and over again. And
It's such a good game.
And maybe it's because I crush so hard at it every time we play.
No, you don't.
I've never lost this game.
I don't actually remember.
Yeah, I've never lost.
But, the people who have played this game with us, they've gone out and bought it.
Yeah.
And then they've also brought their kids over to play it, and they went
It's
out
great.
and bought it.
It's like you're building these crazy contraptions, like a
That's
contraption
awesome.
building thing. And the cards, it's fun because you got these crazy contraption looking cars, and they're wacky. They're not normal cars. Like there's 6 wheels here, there's tank wheels here, there's propellers, there's wings, there's a cockpit, and you're placing all these cards wherever you want, and each card does something else to fuel the card. Like this one generates fire, generates something that this card uses, and you take that card, and you take this off. Yeah, so it's an engine builder, and you trigger your cards to power your vehicle. And then there's a track, and then you move around the track. It's a race. So you build this thing, this crazy car-looking thing, which I don't think that does justice for like what the cars look like. I think that's more accurate. Like they're these crazy.
The theme of the game alone is just really cool.
Yeah, it's because you got it's like race car drivers from around time, from across time, and you could be like Socrates racing Einstein. I actually don't know if those are characters, but it's kind of like that type of thing. And certain characters have special powers that they can do. They have certain abilities because everybody's got their own special cockpit, and it's such a fun game. Worthy of the Board Game Coffee seal of approval 10 times over. So much fun. And somebody is going to win this. Thank you, Roxley, for giving this. What a great prize to give away. Is that it, Britt?
That's it.
Okay, so we went off on our giveaway. All right, so how to win this Board Game Coffee approved awesomeness, sponsored by Roxley. I don't know if I said that already. Roxley, sponsored. Anyways, so here's the deal. Here's what you have to do. First, you have to subscribe to our Board Game Coffee YouTube channel. You have to like this video. And you, in the comments, let us know which country you're coming from. And that's because that's just for logistics, and it makes it easier for when we're picking the winners because this game in particular, or this giveaway in particular, is limited to US and Canada only. So that way, if we see somebody where it's like, I'm from China, well, you're not eligible for this giveaway specifically, and it'll help. It just helps us not chase down people and try to re-pull names and give things away.
But we do have worldwide.
Yeah, we do have worldwide giveaways, just
up,
not in this video. So, subscribe to the video. in the comments, let us know what country you're from, and then answer the question: if you could build a crazy contraption with anybody in time, who would it be? Would it be Edison, Einstein, Bill Gates? Who knows, Steve Jobs? It'd be like all app integrated. So anyways, let us know who you would build your crazy contraption with. Just so you know, it's possible to win multiple prizes. We are giving away over 50 games. You can win multiple times. We pull out your name twice, you're winning twice. That's fantastic. And all winners are being announced live after the 12 videos go up. 24 videos go up over 12 days. After those 12 days are up, we'll give you about a 2-day buffer. Then we're going to announce them live right here on Board Game Coffee. We're going to announce all the winners. Now, the links to all the other videos, once those videos are up, we will put them in the description below. We also have details on what you have to do to win below. So that is it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Roxley, for sponsoring this giveaway. And enter. Tell your friends, because here's the thing. Each account can only be entered once per video, so that means you have 24 chances to win. But if you tell your friends and they win it for you, well, you've just increased your chances to win. And that is all. Thank you very much. We will see you in a few hours with what? Episode 5?
Yeah.
Episode 5. Woo-hoo. The giveaway continues. Let's do this. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.